Good morning everybody, it's the 2nd of December and it's day 2 of 12 days of Kitmas. So let's open day 2's candle. Oh, now this is supposed to be a cranberry one. Let's light it. It's day 2, so stay tuned. Okay everybody, day 2 of Kitmas, and here we go. Let's see what we've got today. I thought I'd just show you first everything that I finished off from yesterday's. So all the tags are in now, all the secret tags are in. They're all numbered. Of course I had to put a little bit of my favourite colouring pen on it. Put another beautiful cluster with some red glossy beads on there. That's Nelson, he's saying good morning. I've put some of the little tags in separately into that pocket, so you could use those for writing on. And in here I've just written a little bit about the day for me. One of the lovely globes from Glad Tidings kits, which I'm putting in. And also out of the Ephemera kit, I thought that was nice with a little robin. It's got a little bit of washi. It's got some of the cutouts that I printed in half size. A little bingo card, seeing as it was all about numbers yesterday. So that was yesterday's finished. I enjoyed that. Okay, day 2. So I've sort of prepped the background ready for this. Otherwise you'd be here a long time. And day 2 of my list is window envelopes. So using the kit Glad Tidings with window envelopes. And said window envelope, I've just cut it out. Yes, we all use these, I'm sure. And there's nothing new in decorating them. We decorate them and we can make pockets out of them. We can make folios, we can do all sorts. But what I wanted to do here was put a little bit of something else on, so there was a little bit of writing space as well. So I've decorated all round the edge. I've put a background in because what I want you to be able to see, and we can see, look at this snowman, he's so cute. I want, when we open this up, turn it that way around because I want that the window, and then we're going to have something to write on. It's not going to be the inside of a Royal Mail envelope. Righty-ho. So let me just move that out of the way. I need my glue book, so I hope you're okay today. Hope you enjoyed yesterday with all the December dailies and Vlogmas posts. There were loads and loads for you to enjoy this fortnight. Well, it's a month really. And what I've got here ready is I've got a few pages out of the Glad Tidings and the background pages, because these are the ones I thought that I would use for decorating. So I don't need to put anything on the back there. In fact, I'm going to put that, let's put this as an O. Put that on, nothing on the back because that's going to be stuck down. So we want something let's decide on the front first. And I just wondered if, yes, perfect. I wondered if this bit, I've already cut a chunk out of this for something. Let's have a look. I think I'd rather lose some off the top. So let's do a guesstimate of that. Now the sun's shining this morning again, but goodness me, have we had hailstones. So big these hailstones, and so fast that it looks like it's snowed. The ground is white over, just like it was Christmas. And I looked out the window and I said to David, when did it snow? He said it hasn't, it's those hailstones that's done that. Just put it a little bit bigger and then we can manage it better when it's stuck on. So yeah, it looks very nice though. I always like that when the sun comes out as well. Okay, so nearly at the end of, no, I've got another one ready, because I'm sure we'll use loads of this Scotch glue these 12 days. So there's loads of people, so make sure that you like, subscribe and press the notification bell for all your favourite creators, because then you will be notified when they upload their Vlogmas December daily content. So much fun, so much. In fact, no cleaning up gets done for me, very little, until the last minute, because there's so many nice things to be inspired by. Okay, so I'm just going to trim this down. And if you're new to crafting, just so easy to start getting a little stash together with things that, you know, come in the trash, you know, and envelopes. We're always getting junk mail or bills and things like that, household bills, don't we, in these. Now then, that's going to look nice. Okay, so I'll just, oh, I'm rocking my table. I'll just put that down on there. That's nice. Yeah, there we go. Gorgeous, love that. Right, what shall we do on here? I'm just going to tear a page from put that on there so it doesn't spoil anything. And what shall we put on there? Shall I have something blue? Yeah, I'm going to just get rid of that Christmas tree, because that'll make a great big journaling card in its own right, won't it? And no, start from this end. So I'm going to just roughly measure. Let's put that in there so you can see. So I'm going to roughly measure in where that needs to go, and the size of the page. I do it differently if we're using scraps, of course. Okay, so to there, and then I want to fold where my edge of my envelope, really. There. I'll do another. Be careful, because this is how I ended up doing my tendons in. They're still not 100% right, but certainly much better. Okay, now do I want that bottom bit? Yes, I do. So I'm just going to really quickly trim off that bit with my scissors. So we're going to glue this down first. I'll just put my glue onto the side, because you're not missing much, are you? Not watching me glue. Thank you to everybody that's messaged me as well, especially Nola and Karina for starting yours, and it's exciting. I just cannot believe, and such as Nola and Linda and Lynn and Leslie Presnell House and the two Cheryls have kept me going, have been never faltered from the very beginning, and I'm very grateful to everybody that's been here. I can't name every single person, but they have constantly and last December daily we had so much fun. Probably you'll think this year's is not fun. Early days yet, early days. Okay, so that's that bit, and do I want that to go over there? Yeah, I do. Oh, we're getting a bit, trying to get it. Doesn't really matter how you do it, to be fair. You can use all sorts of little scraps that's left over from your kit, but don't get rid of any scraps, because there's something coming up later on that we're going to use all our little oddments for. So yeah, don't get rid of anything. You know, I've got all sorts of little bitties and bobbies already, and they are going to be useful, because you're still going to have, in all the scraps, you will still have all the colour theme, and that's what I like to do with my journals. Really, I like to keep, you know, sort of some sort of blending with the colours from page to page, or throughout the whole journal. See, you wouldn't notice that with that bit of snow on, would you? Right, okay, so let's get the other piece. This looks like I've been rather smart putting it out, but I haven't. It's just a quick and easy way, if you've got a full sheet, to craft around your window. Right, so that's going to go there, and I'm going to not that bit, but I'm going to wrap that round there, give it a bit of extra strength, and put that bit off there. Okay, and then all we've got left to do now up there is put a little strip in. We might put, do we want that little, yeah, there we go. I'll trim that off when it's stuck down. There we go. Just trim that extra off. Phew! I have had to start again with this, guys, because when I opened it last time I'd cut all the way through. Oh, and I did some other silly things, so I've just got a new envelope out. Oh, look at that. Love that. Love it. Right, let's see now what we want on the inside. I mean, that's great for writing, isn't it? I might just put a strip of something. Let's see what we've got here. I'm going to do that because you can write on the top of this. I quite like the inside of envelopes when they are. Have I got that the right way up? I think it could go either way actually. I quite like it that way. So I'm just going to put some edging on it just to cover up that white bit. Straight on top of this so I don't stick it in the wrong all over number 3 day. There's no room for error when your folio was already done, is there? All you could do then is, if you make faux pas, you'll have to stick something, stick a label over it. That's why I always have loads cut out. Okay, so that's nice, and it wants a little bit of something along there, but I don't want to have it all matchy. Let's see what we have. Got anything that goes a long ways or something like that? Let's have a look. What oh, we've forgotten to, we've got to add a stamped scrap. So what I'm going to do here, I'm only going to glue half of it or a third. So glue the bottom a third and you've got yourself a little tuck spot there. You know, if you're getting a little messages or cards from friends and things and you want to glue that on there. We've got a little tuck spot there now. And I'm going to leave the inside for writing. So let's put in our okay. Now I want this to be also a tuck for a tag. So I've coloured that in now, haven't I? Hey. Just one moment. I might have to go to plan B because I've coloured that in. Okay, plan B, go that way. Okay, so that's the one I don't want on. I need to put something else on there. There's a tuck spot on there. So you can see, with all the will in the world, things don't always go according to plan. And sometimes, you know, we have to change our thought processes. Actually, I think we could put a rather nice tag in there. Let's have a look what smaller tags I've got. I mean, I know that's my big one for the side. See what that would be nice. Or we could do the robin. We don't want another robin, do we? That'd be a nice one, I think. I've just got the bird. Okay, so what I've done with these is you can use all these tags, these wonderful tags that's all in the kit. You can use them all separately, but I've sort of, I don't think that's the one that I've got for the back of this. No, it's not. That's the back of the snowman. I've sort of put together what I thought would go. Right, I think we'll have that one. I'm doing some faffing, girls, today. Girls and boys. I'm doing some faffing. Okay, I'm going to stick these two together so it's double backed, and I'll get a new glue out because my glue's done for. Okay, now I save these tops because I put my spare inkers on them. I put a bit of Velcro on it, and saves buying all the big daubers because they get quite expensive when you're buying the big ones. Right, okay, now I've done this with Scotch glue so that we've got some wiggle room. It's easier said than done, double backing, do you know? Okay then, so let me make the mistake so that yours is perfect. Not a good idea to put glue, Scotch glue stick or whatever glue stick, all over and try to marry up two exact cards that are cut out exact, because it's hard. I've had to pull it apart more times. So what I did in the end, and this is the easier way, so art glitter glue or something with a fine tip round the edges, and it's a lot easier to do. I mean, I think they're worth doing because I think that will look lovely. It does, looks lovely in there. And I'm just going to round the bottoms. Okay, there we go. That looks lovely now. I'm happy with that one. Yeah, and we're going to leave this blue now. Okay, so unfortunately turn it the proper way. There we go. Okay, so we are going to put some glue just round here and along the bottom. I'm going to just down here for safety so that we can make a pocket. Oh, nearly. Yeah. Okay. Don't do on the crease, otherwise you'll not be able to put that down there. Okay. And so therefore we have got, before it fully dries, I should have done that earlier, never mind. Okay, that's it. Yeah, okay, right. Goes in there, that goes on there. Now put that in earlier, and to be honest with you, I don't think it goes now, so I'm going to put a bit of something on the top that's going to match in with the theme. Have a look, see if I want something a bit plainer. Yes, I do. Okay. Right, we're cooking on gas again now. There we go. I'm happier with that. And you know, you could have that on there. Right. Oh, let me take a breather. Let's take a breather and have a slurp of tea. Okay. What I'd like to do here, I've got plenty of lovely circles. As you can see, there's baubles and different size circles, and I think I'm going to use that one there a bit further down. So art glitter glue only the bottom bit. Okay, a bit further down. There we go. That's it. Right, we got there. That's a bit wonky for my liking. Can I just make it plain that this is not a tutorial? It's not going to be exacting. It's on the hoof. We're playing as we go for December dailies, and I want to show you the beautiful kits that Tracie's produced. But I always say I'm not exact and straight liney, and yeah. Oh lordy. Right, shall I just go through that with you quickly, because I don't know what I've done myself. Okay, I put on here, I've put a hinge, but obviously I decided that in the end it didn't match my theme, so I've put some coordinating paper that I've got left over out of my scraps, which I think goes much better. So we've got that little hinge there, and then that actually goes inside there to keep it down, so that when we turn the pages over, that's all nice and secure. And then to get in it, we're just going to open that flap, and then on this side, obviously it wasn't the side I intended, but you know, this is how crafting goes. You have to adapt, don't you? And I've made a lovely tag, double tagged, so you've got writing space on the back, which I think's lovely. It's a really beautiful kit. And then we have got here, we've got our birdie, the lovely robin there, and then we can see the snowman through, and we've got a side tuck spot here. Okay, so I have already made a card, and anyway, because I liked it, I don't know whether this is the one that is right for in here. We shall see whether it goes in. It's just a bit damp yet. It does go in there. If you want to see a snowman, you have to take it out, but I'm liking the fact you can see the snowy background through that window. Okay, so then we'll close it back up and we'll lock it in there. Now we've got to put our piece of the day on, haven't we? And it's a stamped piece of scrap. Okay, so today's prompt was stamp on a scrap of fabric. Well, it doesn't have to be fabric, you could do a scrap of card, paper, whatever. So I've got a scrap here. I want to pick a nice piece because it's going to be, I don't want it to be let's just see how it'll fit. Yeah, so scrap of my avocado dyed calico here, and I wanted to put it on a scrap of card. And I've got some card left over from last year with some snowflakes on, so that's handy. And some Christmas paper, but I'm going to do it on there. It's alright because I'm thinking ahead to the next stage. Okay, so I've just got my distress ink. This is antique linen. So I'm just going to really give this a good ink, and I'm going to stamp it this way. She's very faint in antique linen. She is. So, too faint. You can't see her, can you? Let's do it with something else then. We better get the old walnut stain out. Or even black. No, we'll have black soot. Little black soot here. Let's ink that up. Just see if that's... yeah, that's better. We can see that. So give it a good ink up. It would have been nice to have done it in the antique linen, but it's not going to show up well enough. Ah, there she is. That's better. And I'm going to cut her in, cut the excess off. And I'm going to put her on the back, little bit of card. I'm actually going to glue her on. So I'm going to glue her on some card because I want to make a little dangle just to go down the side with it. Because I'm thinking that would be better for space wise instead of just cramming it all in on this one page. Okay. Okay. Alright, and I'm going to use my small punch. Hope it does it because it'll be wet. Yes, it's managed it. And I've got some of my seam binding from yesterday, and I'll have a brown bit. Better have a bit more. Okay. Sorry I'm not chatting much. I dare not concentrate, dare I? Okay, I'm going to put this through here. So for today's tab, I just stuck one of the labels from the Ephemera kit, from the Watercolour Effect Ephemera kit, and I'm going to tie that on. I'm going to tie my angel on there. And I'm happy then for that to, if it's from the other side, you can, you know, if you see that, then it's got a nice backing on it, and it's got the colours in that I think will go with today's. Let me just snippety snip. Okay. Oh, she's cute. Love her. Right. Phew. That's today's offering. I think we better pick what we need for tomorrow, don't we? I was just waiting for the...
Yes, we're coming.
Mr. Helping Hand to pass me the jar.
Helping Paul always disappeared.
Oh, it's all going to the dogs, David.
Yes.
Nothing's gone right. I'm just look. I don't know, but it's all come out in the end, and that's the thing, isn't it?
Yes.
You know, there's always a remedy with crafting, and sometimes you end up with something that you prefer in the end. Okay, another recommendation. They're not all from David, honestly. His recommendation for tomorrow even, is to use bubble wrap, guys. You know I love my bubble wrap. And again, anybody new, this is something that you can save from all your Christmas wrapping, because there's loads of really exciting things you can do with bubble wrap. It's one of my favourite things to machine sew on. So yeah, bubble wrap tomorrow. Have I got enough room for bubble? Oh my lordy. Got to try and work some bubble wrap onto here. Okay then, so just a quick... Yes, thank you. Oh, where was that? In my scrap bin?
Your scraps.
Oh, thank you.
Well,
that looks like it's been orchestrated, doesn't it? It hasn't. It hasn't. Honestly, Scouts on a dib. That hasn't. I've got my scraps bag here, and it just so happens. Look, remember, I did some sewing on some baby wipe, and I did some. Oh,
and another piece.
Oh, just so happens.
That's tomorrow sorted. Come on, let's go.
It's a good job something's turned out right. Okay then, guys. Oh, yeah. We will see you tomorrow. Let's hope I get better as we go along. Okay then, stay safe. Bye for now.
Bye.